Let's get into this Cardi B Am I the Drama album. So many people have been texting me, asking me, yo, what do you think about the album? I need to know what you think about Cardi's album. I need to know what you think about Cardi's album. So I'm here addressing it all at once. Right now, we're going to talk about the top 3 things that I love about Cardi B's album, Am I the Drama? So the first thing I want to say that I loved about the album, the rollout. Cardi B really did the best rollout that I've seen for a female rapper in a long time. And I hate to say things specifically targeted for female rappers, but in this case, I feel like we did just see a really good rollout with the Clips album. So I don't want to say the rollout of the year because we have to give credit where credit is due. The spunk and personality that Cardi B offers is something that has been unmatched since we first found her on Instagram. The way that she does these witty skits and she goes outside and she's like super in touch with the people no matter what. Cardi B is in the streets. She's touching the people. She's talking to the people. And most of all, I feel like she knows what the people want. And that's why she's able to deliver each and almost every time. I feel like she definitely knew the sound that she wanted to go for. It's a much more polished version of Cardi B than we're used to, in my opinion. I think overall the rollout was amazing. The skits about Atlantic Records, the fake stories about her needing the money, and most of all, I have to talk about the merch that went into this rollout. I'm talking about CDs, vinyls, t-shirts, hoodies, anything that you could think of with Cardi B's face on it, they are selling. Some of the boxes on her website have already sold out. So if you want a combination box, those are unavailable. The second thing that I loved about the album, I would have to say, are the features. I know sometimes people say that features are something that artists hide behind when they're trying to make a great album because features are almost like a cheat code, especially when it's hot artists. But I feel like in Cardi B's case, she was able to collaborate with these artists and make really good music. First and foremost, we got Summer Walker twice. We got 2 Janet Jackson samples, Tyla. The Selena Gomez song, Pick It Up, sounds very Doja Cat to me, but I mean, so I like it. I just wanted to acknowledge that the inspiration does sound very Doja Cat-y. Safe with Kalani, which should have been the single from the beginning, in my opinion. I don't really understand why they pushed so many random singles before we got to Safe. I feel like Safe was the one that we should have been pushing from the beginning. Not saying that Outside wasn't a good single. Not saying that Imaginary Players didn't create the buzz that was necessary for the album, because I absolutely feel like that was a buzz track. How many people were talking about Cardi B on a Jay-Z beat? Everybody. So that automatically created the buzz. And let's not talk about the other buzz around her album, but we'll leave that for another conversation. We got Lizzo. Everybody knows, or maybe you don't know how I feel about Lizzo. I don't really care for Lizzo or her music, but I will say that her last project and this feature, I'm not really too mad about. It gives a little commercial Broadway, but that's what we know Lizzo for, so I can't be too mad. And we got Summer Walker again. And let's talk Pretty and Petty, because even though there's no feature, I feel like the feature is Bia's neck because Cardi B stepped on it the whole song. Overall, the third thing that I want to say that I like and simultaneously dislike is the amount of tracks on the album. I feel like sometimes bigger artists, especially artists like Drake or Nicki, even sometimes can do this where they'll put too many songs on an album, or they'll put them in an incorrect order where the flow of the album is not really that good, or it seems like there's an overbearing amount of music. You have 23 tracks, 2 of which are songs that you've already heard for 5 years, which is WAP, and then we heard Up for, I think, for 3 years. I do feel like they could have trimmed the project down a wee bit. I feel like there were a couple of songs that we did not need. 21 brand new songs on this project that we've never heard before. If I had to rate the album, I would give it a strong 7.58. I feel like Cardi B is a really good artist, and I feel like there's room for growth. So I can't say this as a 10 album. Can I say that it's consistent with the product that she's been giving us? Absolutely. The images, the couture, the bars, it's all there. We know that people are going to argue, oh, Cardi don't push her pen, Cardi don't push her pen. Well, she puts it together really well. She's giving us a product. Everything about being a great artist and putting out a great album is not about just pushing your pen. It's the whole package. And I think what this album proved to us, most importantly, is that Cardi B definitely has what it takes to push through and improve and constantly grow. If she chooses to give us another album, that will be the album that will take her to her next level. This one shows the growth. I mean, it's been damn near 10 years since we had a full project from this girl. And I'm so happy to see her come through and kill the shit. The production was amazing. Song selection is great. But overall, I don't don't feel like there's any songs on the project that I hate. Those are 3 things that I loved about Cardi B's Am I the Drama album. Make sure you follow Relevant TV and follow me for more reviews, playlists, and more merch, of course, at Pretty X Gritty, and follow us at Relevant TV.